Well, right, I'm straight back because keen to find out if I've got the 4 victory points that we looks like we need over here. Hopefully. Yeah. So we're on turn 15, and this is the second half of the US action phase. So over on this side. So let's see what we're at. Okay. Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, this is not good. I thought I better have a look and see where our guaranteed points are, and because this blue position moved in here, clearly we're not getting the 2 points for brown. And the only way we're getting the 2 points for orange if we take this position out, and that's not a given because we need 2 attacks on this turn and next turn. Okay, we're getting it from this and this. This one should be a good attack. But then we've got to survive the blue firing again, disrupting these guys. In particular, well, he's going to disrupt one of this and one of these. So we're only going to have 4 strength left to try and finish that guy off. And that's just to give us these 2 points here. Not only that, we need to make sure, well, I'm not quite so worried about the engineers getting stabilised early here. It's more organised across the other side. So this tank does at least exert control into here. This hex, however, we need to bring something back, or yeah, possibly we would have time to move that guy across. If we can move him into that hex, he then controls quite a bit actually. Anyway, so that's to get 2 points. And the only other guaranteed point that we've got is here. And we're probably going to move that ranger down into here, I think. Well, mind you, we're controlling it from this just now anyway. So that's 3 points. And if you remember, I said we had 7 across there. 7 plus 3 is 10. We need 11. So the only other possibility is this orange position. It's not so much the orange position, it's gaining control of this position by taking the orange out, because green's now firing into orange. Now, if we were getting support from the ranged infantry, that would be great. We'd have 15 strength. We've seen though, it is turns up flank, then that's that. So we're probably going to be having to have a go at that with 8 strength into there, because he needs to come across here. And taking out this position is more important because that gives us 2 points rather than just this 1 for this. So there you have it. So there was talk about a possible 8th point across in the east. So it might well be that 8th point is essential, because I can't see anything else. We're not taking this brown position. Well, actually, we could technically still have a go at it, couldn't we? Yeah, we were talking about that. The problem is, we've nothing to control this, because both these units would have to move into here this turn and then attack this next turn. And and not just that, we wouldn't actually control this hex. So we wouldn't control that, and we wouldn't control that, because we've moved the units away. So that doesn't work. So we do need to keep control of this hex this turn, because these guys can't come in. Ooh, yeah, the HQ could have, but I moved him away down now. I never thought of that. Whoa, hang on. The HQ could go here this turn and then there. Does he climb off like the generals, I would think? Or maybe he's not allowed to. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter anyway, because we need both these units to go attack this one, and then that leaves this hex vacant. And we lose a point with that. So that doesn't work. And I can't see any other points. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was a talked about possibility, wasn't it? This purple position up here. But this guy has to move now, which means he can't attack, and also that means a different action. So that means our two actions are, one is attacking here and one is moving. This isn't easy, is it? I was just thinking that this would be a guaranteed point, but if they reinforce in zone D, there's D2 there. Right, okay, we would only be here. We wouldn't be 2 away. So yeah, but D2 is the lowest position. Where's D1? There, it's there. So D2 is the lowest position. So if D was to reinforce, it would go in there and then it fires into there. So there's that worry about moving away there, thinking we've got a guaranteed point, and then that event comes up and messes us up there again. So I think we're better trying to concentrate on getting the 2 points here while attacking with both these guys. Ooh. I wonder if we could... No, is that not silly? Could we take the chance and just attack with A2 and not use the ranged infantry? I don't think we can, because we need to remove the depth this turn. Now, next turn, yes, if everything went well, we might be able to just attack with them. We've got to do this, yeah. We've not got a choice, Grant. Oh, hang on. No, we need to be in command, don't we? Just looking at the tanks, because that is a... Yeah, you need to be command or adjacent, don't you? Units adjacent to target attacking infantry. Units in command of an HQ or general. At least, that might have saved me. At least one, wait a minute. At least one attacking infantry unit is in command of any HQ or general. Huh. So I think this is kind of the one that I've been asking it before, but I mean, this general's in command of this infantry. So, and what I'm talking about here is, can this tank maybe support the fire here? Because this does fire down on the beach, so it's overlooking the beach. Or this tank, for instance. In fact, we've got 3 tanks we could chuck in there if we had the actions. I think these two are getting 3 actions. So, and then So one of the following must be true, and the last one is at least one attacking infantry unit is in command of any HQ or general. Well, if we do use this infantry to attack, then that satisfies that, and we can chuck some tanks in. I mean, it might not be relevant, but you never know. It might give us. Well, he's bringing. What is he bringing? He brings a machine gun from range anyway, doesn't he? BZ, BG, RD. BZ, BG, BR. Demolitions, yeah. Mortar we don't have there. Radio we do. Does he bring mortar? He does. He's not at range, but he brings mortar as well. So that's all the quota of normal, and he brings machine guns. However, the tank would bring artillery. That could be the difference. You never know. Yeah. So I think we can. I think we can involve one of the tanks. There's probably no point spending an action on the other one there, but we need to attack that infantry. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Ooh, that's starting to make me sway to think. Well, maybe I could spare one of these infantry to run away. You know what? I could, couldn't I? Right. So this tank gets a free action. This tank gets a free action. He's only 2 strength. So we could use both of them to support that fire and only attack with one of these infantry. So that's 7, 11, and then another 6. That's 17. Now, one of these infantry wouldn't be coming into it, and I'll tell you which one. We would be leaving the demolitions, I think. He's staying by, because we don't get demolitions from anything else. Indeed, yes. Whereas he supplies everything else. The one thing that he misses from range is demolitions. No, he misses demolitions and Bangalore's. Oh, you're kidding me. Hold on, no, hold on. No. We've been missing the Bangalore torpedoes. Because, well, sorry, let me zoom in a little bit there. I know this is getting long-winded, but this is Grant's way of doing things. Yeah. The guy in the bottom there's got demolitions. And the guy in the top's got the BG Bangalore torpedoes. So whichever one I chose, yeah, they don't give Bangalore's, do they? No. The tanks only give artillery and bazooka, and if they're within 3, which they actually are, they give machine gun and Browning. But the demolitions and Bangalore torpedoes are obviously something you need to be adjacent. You know, you get that. Demolitions and the Bangalore torpedoes were up close and personal, I think, weren't they? So yeah, that was me thinking about, well, assuming I can spare the action, just let that guy move away. So I don't think I can take that chance, can I? If either one of the weapons turn up, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. course, the other thought is, if we're attacking with 4, 6, 13, 17, it's pretty likely they're not getting doubled, are they? It's pretty likely we've got double that. So if we don't have the weapons, hold on though, Grant. If the Bangalore torpedoes or demolitions are actually on the unit, we're not getting to see the depth marker. It's got you always, this, eh? It's got you always. There's just not an easy way out. And that's going to grab this extra victory point could be really relevant, but it means I'm having to take a gamble. Well, hang on. What we could do... Yeah, no, this works. I never thought about that. What we could do is leave the other unit here, make the attack with the unit we decide, support from here, support from the tanks, reveal the unit. No, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't. Because if we reveal the unit and it's still missing the, whether it's demolitions or Bangalores, then we're not getting to see the depth. And then next turn, that's why I'm leaving the unit there. Next turn we can attack with it and have the weapons, but then that only then lets us reveal the depth marker. Yeah, it's got you always. All different directions, it's got things covered. I don't think I can really take the chance with this, because again, it's a gamble that if it paid off, I'd get 3 victory points. If it doesn't pay off, I'm going to get 1 victory point. Problem is, I really need the extra victory point. Yeah, so again, just looking across in the east again then. Right. Unless an event really screws me over again, I've got 7 points over in the east. That's what I can get. There is a chance if an attack goes my way, I can get 8. But I can't rely on that. Well, I've got to rely on the fact that the event's not going to screw me over. Because if it does, I could end up with 4 points. Never mind 7. But I've just got to assume that that event's not going to come on. That's all I can do, because, yeah. So 7. So I need 4 across here, and I'm only getting 3. So this might be the better gamble to take. Just let me look again. Yeah, I'm only looking at 3 across here. But the 3 is relying on this brown getting taken out. But if I end up with 7 on that side, and we take the brown out this side, and I end up with 3 on this side, that's only 10. So I need to take a gamble. The attack across on the other side, to be honest, might not even happen. If red fires, I might not even get the chance of that. However, I've just noticed what I can try and do first, because this was one of our other possibilities here. So why don't we go with this and have a go at this and maybe get lucky? Because if we do get lucky, then this is a point. So I think I should try that first. Now I can't use the ranged infantry because it needs to come across here. Right? Is that right, Grant? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go for this. So these 2 guys are attacking this orange position. Both got mortars, haven't they? It's not a great selection of weapons. From the general, 8 strength into there. I think so, yeah, there's nothing else they can do. There's nothing else they can do. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Yeah, I'm doing it. So this guy gets doubled. We're attacking with 8. Oh, he's only a 1. BZBR, come on, come on. No. We've not got the bazooka. Does the range infantry give bazooka? I don't think it. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, that's a shame. However, right, what does that tell us then? Right, so we've got 8 strength, he's got 2. We don't have the weapons. We don't have the weapons, but our attack strength is double. He's on his own, he's disrupted. Yeah, that's a pity. That would have been great. Just missing the weapon. Right, okay. Well, that's okay, but what now needs to happen with that is... what a big puzzle, eh? What now needs to happen is we really want to attack with these next turn on that, and that will take that out, guaranteeing us that point. However, I'm not sure what to do here. I'm not sure how to take this gamble. Now that's guaranteeing me almost this point here. As long as I don't need to attack with that into there. Right. What if we attack it? What weapons does he bring that they don't bring in the tank? My gosh. BZ, we've got BR, we've got mortars we don't have. So this brings mortar. Radio, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, what he brings. Radio, we've got a machine gun. We've not got, but we get, well, we get that for the tank this turn though, don't we? Oh, this is too hard to like. It's still a gamble, I think. Whatever way I do it. Okay, I think I've worked out what the safer bet is, and it's not to move this unit away. It's just to attack with everything on this. Chuck the tanks in as well, why not? And hopefully we're left with a unit on its own and just requiring one of these weapons. Then next turn we turn this ranged infantry across onto this. And take that out. And then that gives us, and then we take this out, that gives us 1, 2, 3, that gives us the 4 points on this side. Yeah. Now, if this unit requires machine gun, then I think it's only machine gun actually. Oh no, we've got. Oh no, but we wouldn't get the tank. We wouldn't get the tanks the second attack because infantry wouldn't be attacking. Yeah. And plus, that means it's only one action here, and we might need that. But I would, if I knew I was getting the points, I wouldn't care, but at least it lets us use the other action. Then I'm looking at this guy here possibly needing to get, is that a big deal? Or maybe just move that infantry. I thought I wouldn't care about this guy if it wasn't if it was going to give us a guarantee. Right, okay, let's do this, Grant. Let's do this. So our first action is going to be on these 2 units attacking the brown position. We're going to support fire with this infantry across the slope and the bluff from the general. Now, because he's commanded by a general, we can involve these tanks. I don't think we need to chuck both of them in. If we've got the infantry, we're as well letting this guy at least move up there, aren't we? Yeah. So I'm just going to use the 4 strength tank. So we've got 4, 8, 15, and the 4 from the tank is 19. Okay. Well, I think what we don't want to see is MG here. Well, or something else that's horrible. Right, here we go. What did I say? 19 to... Oh, BZBR. We would have got away with it, wouldn't we? We would have got away with that. Well, would we? I was talking about waiting. Alright, you know what, Grant? It's getting too late for it. Let's just get on. Right, so we've got the weapons. We've got BZ and BR from that guy down the bottom. I can think about what my thoughts were later. So we've definitely got double. We've definitely got the weapons. We're wanting to see the depth marker, and that was an important part. And now we know we can take that. So even if this is bad, we can attrition something. Well, one of the guys. That was the other bit. Right, what we got? Well, there you go. Artillery and a radio. So the tanks did need to come in. Excellent. So we've got this right then, haven't we? So we've got 19 against 3. Yeah, he's not getting doubled. 19 against 3, which is overkill, I get. We've got BZ and BR from, well, even that ranged infantry gives that. And we've got the radio as well from the ranged infantry, but I think we've got radio in there too. And we've got AR from the tank. We've got artillery from the tank. So we've got our result. I'll still try to work out there if I could have got away with that. I can't quite. I think it was that many things trying to go through my head there. Let me pause a second. No, we were right to stay because whichever one of them we took away, one of them's got BG and one of them's got BR. Sorry, they've both got BZ. They've both got the bazooka. Yeah, as long as we'd left the bottom one with the demolitions. But it could have been the other way, and it could have been the Bangalore's. Yeah, it was the right thing to do. I mean, I think in the back of my mind, it was the right one I was going to leave behind, but that was too much a gamble. Because now we don't need this ranged infantry next turn. We can take this guy out just with one of the guys, in fact. Okay, the other one's not got the time to move and get in another position, but we can take that out. Gives us the 2 points for the orange. In actual fact, that might mean we could move. Oh no, I think that's probably fine. Okay. That's fine, that's good. It went well. Right, okay. So what's next? Yeah, I need to be able to control the 2 orange positions. And this is where this guy comes in it. Right, I'm going to move that tank up to there. Because I might as well. And unfortunately, I think this guy's not going to get an action. He's still got one more turn. You never know. Because I think we need to spend the action on... Well, actually, maybe I should see what else is happening down. No, it's all fine. These are getting... Well, this guy's not. But these are Ranger. This guy's a hero. I'm not going to spend an action on that. That's fine. So I think I want to get this infantry so it's controlling these. So probably just into this hex actually. So I think we spend an action to move that guy along. Yeah. And then, well, he could actually control all 4 of these by next turn just moving into the draw there. But do we want to maybe occupy rather than just control from a distance? No, we shall see. The general is not moving. Of course, we're set up to take that out, and we're set up to take that out, and that's going to give us 3 points here, and then down here we've got this point. Well, let's see, we've got this point. What we've got to do is take control of things. Well, we have this guy's taking control, so that's fine. Right, so just need to finish up. Oops. A wee bit grunt. There we go. How we're going to finish off this situation? Oh, right, okay, well, he's disrupted. Well, that resolves it. Oh, yeah, he's going to cause a problem, isn't he? He's going to leave something else behind now. That's annoying. And to be honest, I think it's going to be the artillery that we leave behind, because it's far too... This unit's going to come down here. Well, actually, is he at the moment? Is he not better just sitting there? 1, 2, 3... No, he is better coming down. What are you talking about, Grant? Oh, right. And I'm assuming attacking down that bluff doesn't give him any enhancements then. Yeah, it did say we could do that. Yeah, it says attack prohibited. Hang on, that's 5. US unit on high ground may attack across bluff. Germans defend as if attacked across a slope. Ah, right, I never noticed that then. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Because the slope doubles on both, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Grr. So that's a bit of a bummer. What is he bringing? BR, BG, mortar. Do we get mortar from anti-aircraft? I don't think we do we? No. Yeah, it's the artillery that we need for all this nonsense. I'm not so sure why you're bothering with this, Grant. Wouldn't it be better waiting on some reinforcements? I think it would, wouldn't I? You know, they're sitting in sporadic fire. They're disrupt away, you know, that's fine. Don't move this guy down, Grant. I don't think it's not worth the risk trying to move all this along here to get adjacent to the... Nah. I'm not buying it. So... I don't know then. I think what I might just do is move the HQ back so that he's grabbing that as well. Does that? Maybe. So we've got two draws that are going to be a long time before they're, you know, this one and then the one up at the red position on the other sector. So I don't know. I mean, our tanks are up at this other draw, this other draw is a better. You just feel like these might want to move up here, but I don't know where all the infantry comes into. You know, my guess. Sorry, I'm meaning where it lands, but my guess is there's probably a selection of here and here. I don't think we can mess with this. Yeah, I'm just going to move the HQ back just now, just so that it's in command of that as well, and we can move things about accordingly. And I think then we probably just sit and wait on reinforcements coming in, and then using the HQ to help them out. I probably should have a look at see what. Well, actually, the top unit there just says first on it, so my guess is you're going to be able to deploy them exactly where you want. So that is good. And we've still got mines though. However, this is a safer area to deploy than here. So yeah, I will do that. I'm just going to move the HQ back there. I'm not going to touch the other stuff, I don't think. No. No, I'm not. Right. So the final touches here, well that means I'm just going to leave this guy here, because there's no point in putting him down into danger, so he's just going to sit there and chill out. These two here, I don't know why I put him down into the green position, because Brown's... Could he go and have a go at Brown himself? I don't think so. I think that's silly as well, Grant. Is he better just sitting where he is? Maybe. Oops. Or this guy could just sit here. I'm kind of thinking come the time, I think he's going to be waiting on these reinforcements coming in before he does anything. He just needs to sit in a safe place as well. We don't want that reinforcing. I think I was saying about how these can reinforce, but I think the only way I've found out just now how these can reinforce is if you had drawn a tactical reinforcement depth marker, you know. However, moving on to the extended game, I'm pretty sure that could change up. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is move this guy into the red position. I know it means we're not occupying this green, but you know what, if it gets another guy, then so be it. Right, I think that's us. I know that was another drawn out, slow, probably like watching paint dry, wasn't it, guys? Well, I'm enjoying it, so there you go. General staying where he is. We've used our 2 actions. Okay. Well, tomorrow's a big day. I'm going to have to shut up for the night now. Tomorrow's a big day. And the biggest part of it is probably going to be drawing the event card, I think. Yeah. I think so. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure that's everything. So I'm going to go and tidy things up, and that'll be the end of the turn. Okay, there's the final look at the end of turn 15. That's us moving on to turn 16. So big turn, need 11 victory points. Well, I'm not gonna count them up now, but we're on course, assuming nothing horrible goes wrong. But only just. We're probably only just. So, but however, these last few turns have made it look like, you know, it might not have happened. There was a might not, and then there was a bit of hope, and then it got knocked back, and so right, fingers crossed we can move on, because yeah, we want to move on to the real game, turn 17. More head scratching for me. Right, okay, going to leave it for now, guys. Go back with turn 16, hopefully tomorrow sometime, and I'll get this all uploaded sometime soon. There's a bit of backlog, and I'm recording more than I can watch back, yeah, so I think I might just chuck them out there. So I guess I'm always worried about mistakes appearing, but it's a wee bit different game. Any match on our demo, when I've done that, you were maybe putting videos out there thinking, right, I'll just wait and see if there's a mistake, then I can maybe fix it before I then move on. It's a wee bit different, this one. Maybe once we get in the extended game though, some of that might crop into it. Okay, right, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, cheers.